A major immigration ruling has just come out of the U.S. federal courts. A decision could affect immigration cases across several U.S. states and is already raising serious legal and political questions. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration News. A significant immigration ruling has emerged from the U.S. federal courts, as a second appellate court has now supported a controversial immigration detention policy introduced during Donald Trump's administration. The decision reinforces the government's authority to detain certain migrants without granting them the opportunity to request release on bond while their deportation cases are pending. On Wednesday, a three-judge panel from the St. Louis-based 8th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals issued a 2-1 ruling backing the policy. This decision marks the second time a federal appeals court has supported the administration's approach, even though hundreds of lower court judges previously questioned or rejected it. Impact across several states. The ruling will directly affect immigration cases in 7 states under the jurisdiction of the 8th Circuit, including Minnesota. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, the decision could influence a large number of ongoing legal challenges related to immigration enforcement actions. In January alone, more than 400 lawsuits were filed in Minnesota, with individuals claiming they were wrongly detained during a federal immigration operation known as Operation Metro Surge. The Justice Department pointed to this wave of litigation when urging the appeals court to review the case quickly. The enforcement operation itself eventually slowed down after a tragic incident in Minneapolis in which 2 U.S. citizens were fatally shot by immigration agents, adding further scrutiny to the crackdown. Following the ruling, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi celebrated the outcome on social media, calling it a massive court victory that supports President Trump's law and order immigration agenda, a new interpretation of immigration law. At the heart of the legal dispute is how immigration law should be interpreted. Traditionally, mandatory detention rules were applied mainly to individuals arriving at the U.S. border. However, the Department of Homeland Security introduced a broader interpretation last year. Under this new approach, non-citizens already living inside the United States could also be considered applicants for admission, making them subject to mandatory detention without bond. This interpretation was challenged in a case involving Mexican national Joaquin Herrera Avila. A Minnesota judge ruled in October that he should receive a bond hearing before an immigration judge, prompting the federal government to appeal. Divided opinions on the court. Judge Bobby Shepard said the 1996 immigration law supports the government's interpretation of mandatory detention, but Judge Ralph Erickson disagreed, noting that 5 previous administrations applied the law mainly to migrants arriving at the border. Herrera Avila's attorneys, including ACLU lawyer Michael Tan, are reviewing legal options. Earlier this year, the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals also upheld the policy, strengthening the administration's position. That is all for today in this video. Please hit like and subscribe for an upcoming video. See you later. Till then, take care.